One human life spanned the entire 20th century. 2 world wars, the invention of electricity, the internet, artificial intelligence, and she watched it all. Think about this. A person who was born into a world where electricity didn't even exist yet. A person who watched 2 world wars unfold with their own eyes and still woke up every morning. A person who said goodbye to their children, said goodbye to their grandchildren, and sometimes said goodbye to their great-grandchildren too. And still, they kept smiling. There are people in this world who live beyond 110 years. They are called Supercentenarians, and today's story is about them. This isn't the story of just one person. This is the larger story, written over 2 decades, across 12 European countries, Japan, Quebec, and the United States, by a dedicated international scientific team. In 2026, tech billionaire Brian Johnson spent over $2 million on one thing: reversing his biological age. His team of 30 doctors monitors his body 24/7, every heartbeat, every hormone, every cell. Why? Because he believes death is optional, and he's not alone. Jeff Bezos invested millions in Altos Labs. Elon Musk talks about immortality constantly. The richest people on Earth are racing to solve one mystery. What makes some humans live to 110? What do they have that the rest of us don't? But here's the thing. While billionaires spend millions on futuristic science, a different kind of research was already happening. In a small research office in France, a few decades ago, a scientist opened an old file. Inside that file was a person's name, someone who was said to have lived to 115 years. The scientist stopped. He thought for a long moment, and then a question began to turn inside his mind. Is this actually true? And if it is, how do we know? That one question gave birth to a mission. Jean-Marie Robin, a French scientist, made a decision. We are going to build a database where only verified, proven, documented lives are recorded. No guesses, no rumors, only the truth. Picture a normal life. School, college, career, marriage, kids, retirement. Then, one day, goodbye. Most people in the world, between 75 and 85 years of age, leave this world behind. And that's no small thing, because just 100 years ago, that average was only 50 years. Through medicine, science, and public health, humanity nearly doubled its own lifespan. But there are people who go far, far beyond this normal, so far that they enter a completely different category, like a runner who pulls so far ahead that the other runners simply disappear from view. 100 years, these people are called centenarians. 105 to 109 years, these are semi-supercentenarians. And those who push past 110 years or beyond, these are supercentenarians, the most distant outposts of human existence. And that mission, slowly over 2 decades, took the shape of an international movement. Researchers came from France, from Denmark, from Belgium, from Germany, from Japan, from the United States. Each brought their country's data, each brought their expertise, and together, the International Database on Longevity, the IDL, came into existence. It first found its home at INSERM, the French National Institute of Health in Montpellier. Then, as the project grew, it was taken on by the Max Planck Institute for Demographic Research in Rostock, Germany.